Tony Stark is about to become alive. The next generation of programmers won't just build apps, they'll build living machines that work at the scale of atoms. The micro world, 42 million proteins. It's a new computing platform made of living matter. The revolution is already beginning. But it's kind of snowing. I think. Just kind of making a video about what's up, what's going on.
I also just kind of wanted to explore an idea about proteins and like the discovery of AlphaFold.
What if I told you we're entering an era where we can design microscopic machines that work inside of human cells? It's happening right now, and it's all thanks to the collision of biology and computer science. For decades, one of biology's greatest mysteries was this: how do strings of amino acids fold into the most complex machines we call proteins? You see, these amino acids, they organize themselves in the structure that get to actually tie together, fold into globular or linear proteins. So you can think of these proteins as nanoscale robots, each one having its own specific job.
Some of the most profound jobs could be transporters, motors, catalytic enzymes, and sensor proteins specifically.
They can move materials from the inside to the outside of your cell membrane. Motor proteins, they actually contract and move across cells. Sometimes proteins are important among enzymatic catalysis. So this is a process in which we can chemically alter the existence of certain molecules and change them into other ones. So photosynthesis is carbon dioxide being turned into sugar. But here's where it gets revolutionary. We're no longer just observing these machines, we're reprogramming them. See, Google just came out with this new program called AlphaFold, AI that allows conformation of proteins to be discovered. See, we know a lot of these proteins, amino acid sequences. The problem is they'd fold differently. There are 10 to the 23rd possibilities of these amino acids to fold. We can actually understand how and why the proteins can be folded that way and how that delivers its function into the cell. You see, if one could create a protein synthetically to have a function in the cell, we don't have that artificially we saw in another animal that can be reprogrammed in a way to act out a new function. Okay, imagine this. You have a dictionary. You have a way to translate DNA into actual protein machines.
So what kind of proteins would you want? The possibilities are endless.
So you see, some proteins are molecular elevators moving materials between cells. Other proteins are like microscopic scissors cutting precisely where needed. Some act as sensors, detecting changes in their environment. Many work as construction crews, building and repairing cellular structures. You can kind of already think creatively about how molecular elevators could transport salt, insulin, hormones that are needed into certain parts of the body. Next, microscopic scissors cutting precisely where needed. We use this already with gene editing, actually being able to grab the genome, change it out, and put new things in different places. But still, you could think about regenerative medicine, losing a limb, getting rid of scar tissue. These are problems humans have faced and can no longer solve, but now there may be an answer. I think one of the most fantastic possibilities is the sensor. If we can synthesize proteins that have sensor capabilities, we can communicate the information from inside the body to the outside the body and adapt appropriately, giving medication when necessary. They can also work as construction crews, genuinely building new materials to actually create new parts to your body. Tony Stark is about to become alive with his new generative capacity for proteins, machines to be placed inside your cells. These implications are staggering. We can design entirely new ones that never existed before.